The Jonestown Massacre is truly one of the most insane things that's ever happened in history, and we don't talk about it enough. All we have is the funny saying of, don't drink the Kool-Aid, that's part of the zeitgeist, but like, what actually happened there is stranger than fiction. This is Reverend Jim Jones, who ran a cult called the People's Temple. It began in San Francisco, and then to keep out the prying eyes in the US, he decided to take a group of about 1,200 of his followers to the middle of the jungle in Guyana, which is in South America. For those wondering, Jim Jones was a Taurus. Most cult leaders are fixed signs. Just wanted to add that anecdote in there. Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius. A bunch of people in San Francisco who had family members that were in Guyana started going to their congressman named Leo Ryan to tell him that he should go investigate because some nefarious shit is going on. They're like, this isn't like some feel-good cult where they're on a commune and they're all like growing their own food and feeling really happy and singing songs all day. Like it's a forced labor camp, basically. So Congressman Leo Ryan from San Francisco and a bunch of reporters from NBC News fly to Guyana to do a story and try to interview Jim Jones and like some of the people that are a part of the People's Temple. A journalist named Don Harris is sort of like leading this, doing most of the interviews. He's going around and asking people in the temple, like, are you happy here? But there are Jim Jones loyalists nearby, like listening to these interviews. So they can't like fully be honest about what's really going on. So two people decide to write him a note and it says, please help us. And they give it to Don Harris. So the next morning, they go back to the encampment and they're like, whoever wants to leave, you guys can come with us. We have 2 airplanes. We'll fit as many as you can. We'll make multiple trips, whatever. So like about a dozen people decide that they wanted to leave. Get to the airstrip to these 2 airplanes. And all of a sudden, 3 Jonestown vigilantes show up on the airstrip with rifles and start shooting everybody. This includes big time news reporters, a congressman, and a bunch of the people who defected. They fucking shot Congressman Leo Ryan 45 times. Obviously he died. Don Harris, the main journalist, he died. 5 people total died on the airstrip and 10 more people were wounded. NBC News gets word of this and they start sending more investigative journalists there. And by the time the new news team arrives, everybody's dead. The members of the People's Temple have ingested cyanide-laced fruit drink. It was Kool-Aid or Flavor Aid or something. And they're all dead. 900 people, including 304 children. I cannot. The craziest part of this whole story is that a lot of this was caught on camera. And Jim Jones recorded a lot of what happened on that final day, like him being like, everybody come up, this is not a suicide, it's a revolution. He's like, help the children, everybody help the children, force them to drink. He's calling for the VAT. I'm just like traumatized by him on these recordings being like, the VAT. I mean, I truly just can't believe this actually happened. And it happened, by the way, in 1978. I will just forever be traumatized by this event in history, and I don't even have any ties to it.